Stained glass. This is called a stained glass window. We can see that light from outside, from the sun, is coming in through the translucent glass and filling our eyes with color. The color is even shining down on the ground. Stained glass has been around for over 1,000 years. When you look closely, you can see small pieces of colored glass that are held together with dark lines. Those dark lines is a metal called lead. So whenever you see something that looks a little bit like a coloring book with beautiful colors filling in some lines, that is probably stained glass. There's flat glass and wobbly glass and many different kinds of colors. Stained glass artists love piecing together their designs. They're often inspired by nature. There's certain shapes you can cut out of glass, and some shapes are really impossible to cut out of glass. But you have to work carefully to get them to fit together. The original stained glass was usually in a very important building like a church. Someplace where lots of people would go, and someplace where we wanted to feel uplifted and like we were someplace special. When you have beautiful colored light coming in at you, you are inspired and might be thinking about things that are bigger than yourself, like spirituality or whatever your beliefs are. Colored glass came around long before we had televisions or computers. And so to the people back then, having glowing, beautiful, colorful art was really special and really captured our attention. One glassmaker that you should know about is someone named Tiffany. This is a piece of art by him, and there is a story being told in this stained glass. What we really know Tiffany for are these beautiful lamps. Stained glass can be functional too. If you are lucky enough to have one of these Tiffany lamps in your home, then you have something that's worth quite a bit. It's fun to search around in a stained glass design to find things that you didn't see right away, something that might be hiding. There's also contemporary artists that use colorful light to kind of impress the viewers. This is a piece of art by someone named Dan Flavin. He uses big, bright, colorful fluorescent light bulbs so that when we go into a museum and see his art, we are also very wowed. Here is another one, specially made to make you say, wow. And here's a large space, kind of like a church or an important building, that he has electrified with his colorful light. And this is a different artist named James Turrell. He uses light and color to make the space almost sizzle with energy. He can also use holes to show us a contrast between light that's inside and light that's outside. That's actually just the real sky outside. And here is one of his rooms that you go into, and because his lights are such a specific color and brightness, your eyes kind of buzz with excitement. So we'll be using color and light to make a collage. Collage means we use lots of little pieces and put them together however we want. For your collage, you're going to have to stay very neat and organized because we're using sticky, difficult materials. You're going to have a placemat, and on that placemat, I'll give you your special sticky paper And I'll also give you some pieces of this cellophane. The colorful cellophane you'll be cutting. And when you get your sticky paper, you have to take your time and peel it away from its back like a giant sticker. Notice I put my name on the back of this giant sticker because I'll be using that back again to store my work when it's done. So I'm laying the sticky side up and I begin to carefully drop and place my cut cellophane onto that sticky paper. This is where you have to be careful because if you accidentally plop something onto someone else's sticky paper, their work will be wrecked. That's why everyone has a placemat. Everyone has a nice, neat little area where they can make their work, cut their pieces. As soon as something sticks down, it will not come back up. So when you're working, I'd love for you to overlap your pieces of cellophane so that we can see that brilliant color that happens when the cellophane overlaps. Here is someone working at a very organized location. They're working on a design with lots of those leafy flame shapes. Here is someone that even made a butterfly. Here is one with a special design of triangles. So when you get your cellophane, you can start to see what shapes you are able to cut. You might need to cut squarish shapes, or you can try and cut some natural shapes. My goal for you is just to make a design that you really like and that looks like it was done on purpose. All right, enjoy your light and color collage.